Why do I love Claire? The way she presents herself as a human being is probably the first thing that got me stuck on her. Her caringness, how much she cares about people is like ungodly. I come from a very anti-caring, anti-emotional. I met Claire and she pretty much just showed me what emotion is. And her finding that in me and seeing that in me when I didn't know it myself, that was a big thing because no one had ever looked at me in that way before. No one's ever looked inside me. They've always looked at me at face value. Can't wait to marry this person, eh? Like, she's such a good human being.
So I had Tinder and I had paid for the subscription. It was like $60, it was ridiculous. And his name, he popped up and I didn't know what to do. So I just swiped up thinking that I could like do it later on, like decide later on. And then it said super like, and I had no idea what that was. And he literally messaged me like a second later and he said, you just took my super like virginity. And then he was chatting on there and then he got my number from Tinder and then, yeah, and then we just didn't stop talking ever since.
Oh my God, we're getting married. When we first met and you asked me if I could ever see you being the mother of my children, to be honest, it scared the shit out of me. But watching you become a mother has been the most amazing feeling. You coming into my life is a gift that I was never destined to have. It's something I never deserved, and for that I will forever be grateful for you.
Throughout everything we've been through, you have been my rock. Everyone that has you in their lives is so lucky, and I just want to thank you for making me a better person, for being the most amazing father, and for being my best friend. I can't wait to marry you and dance with you and spend the most amazing day together and rest of our life together. And I can't wait to grow old with you and hold your hand. I'm just so excited and I feel so blessed.
See the stone set in your eyes, see the thorn twist in your side. I'll wait for you. Sleight of hand and twist of fate, on a bed of nails she makes me wait. And I wait without you, with or without you.
Let's give her a round of applause, folks. Well done, darling.
Through the storm we reach the shore. You gave it all, but I want more. And I'm waiting for you, with or without you. Forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light. And sooner or later it's over, I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming.
Big breath, guys. Yeah, cool.
Family and friends. My name is Melinda Lewis and I'm an authorised marriage celebrant. We are here today to witness the marriage of Brodey Russell Brockman and Claire Louise Marie Bell. I would like to welcome you all on behalf of Claire and Brodey. You are their favourite people and they are so thankful that each and every one of you have come here today to celebrate their love for each other. A very special welcome to their baby girl Athena, who looks absolutely gorgeous today. And a very special welcome to their parents, Patricia and Peter. It is a special day for all of you, as you are officially joining as family. We would also like to acknowledge those who could not be here with us in person, but are joining us here in spirit. Now, it was back in 2020 that Claire and Brodey's love story began with an unexpected twist of fate on the 18th of April. The truth comes out today, folks. It was a Saturday night and Claire's roommate... It was a Saturday night and Claire's roommate invited her out with a mutual friend. What Claire didn't know was that their friend had double booked the evening with Brodey, who at the time was just a random guy that her friend knew. You guessed it, that rando, well, it was Brodey. Next thing she knew, Claire found herself at Brodey's place. Beer pong in full swing, and as the night went on, the pair could not stop talking. During some deep conversations, Claire decided it was time to test the waters with a very bold question. Half joking, she asked Brodey, "When you look at me, do you think I could be the mother of your kids?" Brodey, quite shocked as you could imagine, was very quick on his feet. And he responded, "Well, let's find out." And here they are today. First impressions. Well, Claire thought Brodey was a lot of fun. He was super hilarious and cute, even despite the slim, shady, bleached hair phase he was in at the time. Overall, she deemed him a complete vibe. As for Brodey, he was taken back by how well Claire presented herself. Walking into his place with 2 bottles of wine in one hand, wearing a dark blue dress and sporting a big smile, Claire lit up the room. And he just knew, I've got to get to know her. Their connection only deepened after that night. A few days later, Claire bumped into Brodey at Town Beach. They only chatted briefly. But that afternoon, as if it was meant to be, something unexpected happened. Claire, new to Tinder, stumbled upon Brodey's profile and accidentally super liked him. The result? Immediate banter and a quick move to text messaging. Brodey invited Claire over for a date night at his place. And despite lockdown restricting their options, Brodey made a pretty memorable night by cooking a delicious meal and even pulling out Claire's chair for her like a true gentleman. Brodey was pleasantly surprised that, for one, Claire ate all of his cooking, and two, still super liked him in real life after spending some proper time together. There was just one catch. Brodey had to leave for a 6-week trip to Canberra, and Claire was a bit worried whether their new romance would survive the distance and that time. But in all credit to Brodey, he made sure she felt his presence and FaceTimed Claire every single day. It was then that she knew she'd found someone pretty special. Despite the distance, their connection only grew stronger. And this guy, well, he was an absolute catch. It wasn't long before Claire and Brodey knew that they were meant to be for each other. For Brodey, there were several moments that stood out, but one in particular sealed the deal. He noticed that no matter how their day had gone, they always fell asleep holding hands. It was a small gesture, but it made Brodey realise that Claire wasn't just someone that he was dating. She was the one that he wanted to spend the rest of his life with. Fast forward a few years to their second anniversary at Lighthouse Beach, and Brodey was ready to pop the question. He had been planning the proposal for months, carefully selecting the perfect ring and crafting a photo album that documented their 2 years together. Like, how cute is that? Seriously. Legend has it, Claire had been sending Brodey ring ideas up until this very point. So one day, when Brodey was mentioning this to his barber, that he was going to propose to Claire, and showed him a picture of the ring, his barber said he'd seen something exactly like it in town. Naturally, Brodey went straight into the jeweller the next day and found the exact ring that Claire had been dreaming of. With that, he decided to put down a deposit and picked up the rings a few days later. And while hiding it from Claire for 6 weeks, 6 long weeks. Now, anyone that knows Claire knows how immaculate she keeps her home. So finding a hiding spot was a serious challenge. But somehow, Brodey managed to keep it safe until the day finally arrived. As they sat on the beach that day, ready for lunchtime, Brodey handed Claire the album he had created. She flipped through the pages, each one filled with memories and little notes, until she reached the last page. At the top it read, "The day I asked you to marry me." And it was a blank page. I know. Isn't it gorgeous? Claire turned around to find Brodey on one knee. Does that need a round of applause, does it, Athena? I think so too. Let's give him a round of applause. Good job, honey. That was so well timed. At this point, Claire turned around to find Brodey on one knee holding the ring, her ring. Overcome with emotions, Claire started to ugly cry. And she nearly forgot to say yes, but spoiler alert, we all know what the answer was. They even took a Polaroid photo of that magical moment and stuck it into the album on that final page, sealing their love story in both memory and keepsake. What Claire and Brodey love most about each other is how they balance one another. Claire adores Brodey's confidence and his unwavering passion for the things he loves, whether it's surfing, fatherhood, or just living life to the fullest. His quick wit and ability to make her and their daughter Athena laugh every day are the things that she cherishes. And let's not forget those random love notes that he leaves lying around the house. Little surprises to remind Claire of how deeply he loves her. Brodey, well, he loves everything about Claire. From her compassionate nature to the way she lights up every room. Claire is the glue that holds their family together. He admires her ability to care for people and things that she loves. And even when she's mad at him for snoring all night or forgetting to fill up the water jug, Brodey can't help but feel overwhelmed with love for her. He loves watching her and their daughter and says that every moment, whether they're bickering or playing, just brings him more feelings of love. When it comes to what marriage means to them, Brodey admits that he wasn't really fussed about it when he was growing up. But when Claire came into his life, everything changed. Now, all he can picture is a future where they are married, building a life together and raising their family. For Brodey, marriage is an unbreakable bond, one that lasts a lifetime. And he's pretty sure he's picked the right partner for the job. Claire sees marriage as being on the same team for life. It's about loving each other, supporting one another through the thick and thin, and never giving up. She's most looking forward to calling Brodey her husband, continuing their family adventures and watching Athena grow up. And let's not forget, she's hoping for a few more babies along the way to expand their loving family. As they stand here today, ready to embark on the next chapter of their lives, Claire and Brodey are excited about the future. They know that marriage won't change the essence of who they are as a couple, but it will strengthen their bond and commitment to one another. They're looking forward to many more years of love, laughter, and growth together as a team. And with that being said, let's not wait a minute longer and make this official. Brodey and Claire, as your celebrant, I am to inform you and your witnesses that I, Melinda Lewis, am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you were joined in marriage, sorry. Athena, you're so funny. Blowing raspberries. Let's start the legal bit again. I'm thinking, what's that noise? I thought it was the drone from Tim, but it was the little one. Okay. Claire and Brodey, before you were joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of your witnesses, I'm to remind you both of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship in which you are about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. You've chosen to make some promises as you enter this marriage. Claire, do you promise to always be Brodey's lover, companion, best friend, and partner in parenthood? Do you promise to stand by him and be his biggest supporter, to honour him, respect him, laugh or cry with him, and to cherish him through all of your days? And do you promise to love him forever, even when he is old and wrinkly and all of his hair is gone?
I do.
She does.
Hair's going, sir.
Brodey, do you promise to love Claire, regardless of the argument, situation, or hardship? Do you promise to continue to grow as a father, a husband, and show her what it means to wear those labels? And do you promise to always take things too far to the point that it just pisses her off?
I most certainly do.
Now, family and friends, this is where I ask you, do you promise to love and support Claire and Brodey as a married couple? Do you promise to babysit when called upon? Do you promise to help them enjoy their big day by eating all the cake and dancing all night long with them on the dance floor? Remember that when you get the phone call, because it's on camera. Okay. Tali, if we could please have the ring brought forward.
Is this for me or for you?
These are my rings.
Your rings to me.
Open it.
Oh, open it, yeah.
Congratulations.
Would you like to put your left hand out for me, darling?
Oh, I'm sweating so much I can't hold the ring.
Big breath.
Do I just put it, do I just go straight? Oh.
Yeah, so you just hold the ring like here, and then I'm going to get you to repeat after me, and then I'll get you to slide it on, okay? Big breath. I call upon
I call upon
the persons here present
the persons here present
to witness that I, Brodey,
take you, Claire,
to be my lawfully wedded wife.
to be my lawfully wedded wife.
Wedded
Wedded life. Wedded wife. Wedded wife.
That's the one. Slide the ring on. Beautifully done. And Shaden, I'd like to invite you to bring the other ring forward. Thank you. Yeah, we might just need to stand that side. A bit tricky with it. Beautiful. Thank you. Put your left hand out. And if you can please repeat after me.
Okay.
I call upon
I call upon
the persons here present
the persons here present
to witness that I, Claire,
to witness that I, Claire,
take you, Brodey,
take you, Brodey,
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
Beautiful. Slide that ring on. It's on. Now, as the two of you enter this marriage, you would like to share your own personal vows that you've written to each other. It's always really hard to decide who goes first in this. So there is only one way to determine who that will be, and that is by scissors, paper, rock. Okay, it's not best out of 3, it's not best out of 10, it is the first one. And scissors, paper, rock. Go. Who's first, Brodey? Oh!
Oh, she was okay.
Big breath.
Thank you. I don't even remember what I wrote.
It's okay, and just take your time.
Thank you.
Mic up nice and close.
Okay. Brodey. As a little girl, you dream of this day your entire life. But for me, I truly believe that I'd never find someone that would genuinely love me. And then one day I met you. And there was something about you, and it wasn't just the slim shady hair, but an immediate connection and understanding of each other. Even though we went to the same school, same parties, and had mutual friends, I'm grateful we met when we did. You have this ability to make me feel so comfortable that I can be my complete self around you. I've never felt like this with anyone in my life. You were the one to show me what love feels like. You showed me that home is wherever we are, and I knew then that I never want to live in a world without you. Watching you become a father to Athena has truly been the most wholesome experience. Choosing the right partner and a great father for my kids is so important to me. Safe to say I chose pretty damn well. I'm so proud of the man you've become and the life you've created. You've given me the chance to be the best mother I can be to our girl, and I'm so grateful for that. You are such a ray of light in so many of our lives, and the positive energy and passion you bring to life is something I'll always admire. There's so much I love about you. I love the bond you share with Athena and how much you really love her and love being a dad. I love how you can take the smallest things and make them special. I love that you love music just as much as me, and that you even made your own playlist of all the songs that remind you of me. I love your incredible dance moves. I love how chill you are about life, and that your solution to my stress is to just stop stressing. I love that when you walk past me, you have to smack my butt any chance you get. I love our silly jokes that make no sense but to anyone but us. I love the way you make me feel and how you love me even when I don't love myself. And I love that even though you snore the house down, I still can't fall asleep without you next to me holding my hand. Today, I take you as my equal, my partner in building a life full of love, respect, and good times. I vow to always be faithful to you, learn with you, be honest with you, trust you, stand by you, laugh with you, keep your belly full, and love you deeply for the rest of my life. Thank you. I'll spend each day praying that you'll always be safe, happy, healthy, and here in my arms. This isn't a dream, you're real, you're my best friend, and I get to marry you. Thank you.
And for you?
How am I supposed to follow that up? Jesus Christ. Okay. Claire, from the moment I laid eyes on you, your velvet deep blue dress, high-heeled Doc Martens with a bottle of wine in each hand, I knew you were going to be someone special in my life. Little did I know how special you would become. Appreciate it. Ever since I was young, I always pictured what it would be like to be married. I used to try to imagine what that person would be like, what their name would be, or how we would meet. You are beyond anything I thought you'd be. You are so gentle and loving. You put so much passion and purpose into everything that you do. The way you look at the world is so raw and so real. You see the world for how it really is, not how everyone tries to perceive it. Because of that, your outlook on life is so different from everyone else's. You're so much more in touch with your emotions, and you don't try to hide them. You love effortlessly, and you care so deeply. You remind me daily of what it is to be a good friend, a good partner, and a good human being. And I hope that I can learn to love, to care the way that you do. I spent my life raised by my dad. I never had any significant female role model in my life until my mid-teens, so I never really understood relationships or love. That was until you came along. The patience you had with me early in our relationship is something that I'll never forget. You seen something in me that I didn't know existed, and you helped guide me down the path to be that person. You showed me what it means to be someone's forever person. I know in my heart that you are the person that I'm meant to grow old with. I love you so much, Claire, and I can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together. I vow to never take us for granted. I vow to always love you. I vow to always forget to do my washing. I vow to never hang the towel the right way around in the bathroom. I vow that when we grow old together, our love will stay young, and I vow that if death do us part, that I'll find you in every lifetime.
Nailed it. Well done. Now, before these two seal the deal with a kiss, they're going to be making it official by signing the marriage register. And we would like to invite Claire's mum, Patricia, and Brodey's dad, Peter, to please join us to be witnesses for signing of the register. Thank you. The moment that we have all been waiting for, Claire and Brodey. It now gives me great pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Brodey, you may kiss your beautiful bride.
It's the best day for both yous. And I say man for both you guys because you know that. You guys deserve the best in the world. You've got a beautiful little daughter. You're gonna absolutely kill it at life, you guys. And this is gonna be the best day of your lives. And I'm so happy to be a part of it. Honestly, so happy. Cheers, cunt.
Hey Buck, hey Claire, been an amazing day. Can't wait to see what you do with it. It's been great knowing you. Just, you're amazing together and it'll be a good time.
effing beautiful Claire looks. What do you mean? What do you mean? Good God, folks. Hello, friends. My name's Adam. You may know me as Barbs. I served a few of your drinks many, many years ago. Probably kicked you out of a few pubs a few years ago. I'm absolutely honoured and humbled and blessed to be asked to make sure that no one runs them up too much for these two beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. And please raise your glasses and give them another clap of love for Brodey and Claire. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my, oh my. All right, we're going to go, as all weddings can be, I think this is my 12th one as MC. We're going to do things a little bit different. We're going to go straight into speeches. What do you reckon? Get a bit of goss out of the way. Get it all up. What do you reckon there? And I reckon the best speech straight off the bat is from the bride and groom. What do you reckon about that, folks? Raise your glasses, make some noise. Two more beautiful people in the world you could not know. Honestly, you look amazing.
Thank you,
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise, lift your glasses, stand up and throw confetti and do all the amazing things in the world. Claire and Broads.
I'll let you do the honours.
Am I talking?
Yeah.
Why do I have to talk? I don't want to talk.
You're my husband now.
Wow. How good's getting married? Sorry, I can't hear you in the back. If you want to talk, come up the front and grab the mic, eh? First and foremost, we just want to thank everyone for coming here. Having both our families together is just amazing. Something we didn't think would happen for a long time, but really good to see. Thanks for that. Appreciate the hustle. Yeah, I don't really know what to tell. Thanks for Barbs for coming.
Yeah.
He's been a friend of both of ours since before we met. So for him to MC our wedding's like something actually really, really special. Something we really look forward to. So something we talked about before we actually got engaged. So that's good.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone else for being here. Every friend that's here is a really, really good friend of ours. We wish we could have had more, but things happen. Can't get as many people here as you like, but yeah, let's get on it.
I also just want to thank everyone. We love you all, and my family and Brodey's family travelled very far for this.
Pull it together.
We just love you heaps, and we wish you could see you more.
Thanks everybody for coming, but first I want to welcome Claire to the Brockman family. Love you, Claire. Proud to have you as a daughter-in-law, and very grateful for my first grandchild, Athena. Yeah. And Claire's mum, Pat and Jeff. Yeah. So anyway, wish us nothing but success and a very long, happy life together, you know. That's all I can hope for. Anyway, not much to say. Everyone enjoy.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Brodey's little but taller cousin Luke. And after a few more drinks, you realise I'm the better dancer too. Yeah, he hates that deep down. Not only am I lucky enough to be the best man for Brodey, but I'm even more fortunate to be family. We've seen each other at the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. He's always had my back and picked me up when I'm down. If that doesn't describe Brodey as a man, I don't know what else will. Now to the beautiful Claire. From the very first time you met our family, it's like you were always there. I'm so happy you're a part of our family, I wouldn't change it for the world. And like what Uncle Peter said, I'm very happy to welcome you to the Brockman family with open arms. Something that perfectly describes Brodey and Claire's relationship would be their old Facebook posts. Absolutely unhinged, but perfectly on the same vibes. You guys are perfectly suited for each other and complement one another beautifully. One of the best things I've seen Brodey do is become a dad. You both are the most amazing parents, and she's very lucky to have you both raise and love her. I can't wait to watch you grow old and drive each other a little bit crazy from time to time. Let's all raise the glass. I wish you both all the best to Brodey and Claire.
everybody. My name is Sarah. I've been blessed with joining Claire today as her matron of honour. Claire and I met at work around 13 years ago and have been pretty much inseparable ever since. We've been on many adventures over the years, sharing our love of music, cats, outdoor naps, and all the foods with extra pickles. We've made some brilliant memories of which I'll never forget. But I'm now joining Claire on her greatest adventure ever as mama to Athena and now wife to Brodey. She truly now has everything she ever dreamed of. Brodey, I cannot think of a more perfect husband for our beautiful Claire. You're a patient and loving partner, a doting father, and you always make sure to take care of all the leftovers at any meal time. Most of all, though, you're Claire and Athena's world. Claire, you are the kindest and most loving person to all of us here tonight. I think we can all agree. And I'm so grateful to call you my best friend. I could not be happier to see you marry your true love today. So with that, everyone, please raise a glass to Mr. and Mrs. Brockman. Thank you, Barbs.
Hey, you all. I've just got something to say from the heart. A little bit nervous, but I'd like to thank you, Brodey and Claire, for the day and night you're going to bring us. And watching from how we grew up and from what we're experiencing now, can't thank nothing but the future for you and Claire. You've both have brought a love into my life as a family that I love it. And the daughter you've raised, Athena, it's the most, beautiful. But sorry everyone, I'm a bit nervous, but I wish you the both for the best of the future. And I thank you both for tonight. All right, thank you.
Strands in your eyes, the color them wonderful, stop me and steal my breath. Instead of the gallows of heartache that hang from the back. And I'll be your crying shoulder, I'll be the love span of your life. Here at the start, with the sun as it's rising over the hills at dawn, on the day we waited for. Even when it seems these days are passing us by, as long as I'm with you, it's like the skies open wide. We can let our feet just take us into the unknown. Wherever we go, it feels like home. Ever